Taiwan leader says typhoon takes at least 500. More floods and mudslides unleashed by Typhoon Morakot last weekend have taken some 500 people on the island, Taiwan's president said Friday as he called on rescue crews to step up their efforts. Morakot left at least 7,000 people homeless and caused extensive agricultural and property damage in excess of $1.5 billion, the president of Taiwan said at a national security conference, the first called since he took office 15 months ago. He called it the most severe damage to the island in at least 50 years. And while the rescue operation is still going on, we have started reconstruction work, which is just as imminent but might be even more difficult and cumbersome, he said. Typhoon Morakot dumped anywhere from 83 to 100 inches of rain on the island last weekend and stranded thousands and thousands in villages in the mountainous south. A total of 15,400 villagers have been taken to safety, and rescuers are working to save at least another 1,900 people still stuck. Hundreds believed buried. The president said the death toll includes 120 confirmed deaths and another 380 people believed to be buried in the debris of a landslide. And Xiao Lin, the hardest hit village. Authorities have given up hope of finding anyone alive under the tons of mud that now cover the village. Instead of digging into some 170 mud-buried homes, a memorial park will be built on the site. It's just too dangerous. Taiwan's own rescue efforts continued with emotional scenes as a helicopter bearing storm survivors landed Friday at the high school's improvised landing zone. Anxious friends and relatives pressed forward, hoping their loved ones had finally been brought to safety. There was joy for some and sadness for others. This is a humanitarian crisis. We have been waiting here for a week, said one villager, after seeing her parents disembark from an arriving helicopter. When we saw them coming, we were overjoyed. May the Lord rest their souls. With rising public complaints about the slow rescue work, the government said its operations have been greatly hampered or hindered because many areas of the country were cut off when roads and bridges collapsed. Rescuers have relied so far on helicopters to reach the worst hit areas. Hundreds of helicopters are being used. And on Thursday, authorities requested larger choppers from foreign governments capable of carrying earth-moving equipment and shelters. More helicopters needed. Many villagers have conducted their own rescue operations. More than 20,000 troops have joined civilian workers on rescue, cleanup, and reconstruction work, officials say. This was a very strong typhoon. It did tremendous damage to the island of Taiwan. And it will take a while to recover from all this. these people have been through a lot, and there's more work to be done. A huge amount of rain fell on parts of the island. And climate change is real. It's already here. It's already happening. Stronger, bigger storms, more extreme weather, intense weather. The weather is changing in many different ways. And climate change is not really totally understood. Not everything is known about it. There's still more to be known. Because these things that are happening, they're different. Anyway, these are more signs of the end times transition days. And there are many, many signs happening all around the world every day, day by day.